What's up guys, Josh here. Today I'm going to review a 2019 Ford Mustang Roush here at Larson Ford in Lakewood, New Jersey. And I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about this vehicle to help you decide if the Ford Mustang Roush is the right vehicle for you. Let's get started. Now the Ford Mustang Roush, as you can see, is the most aggressively looking design vehicle out there on the market. And with that, there are three stages that you can get. The first one, which is the stage 1, has the lowest price with the specs that you can get and the options. The second one, which this is, the stage 2, you can get with a little better options with a much more expensive price. And the third one has the best options you can get with a much heftier price. So this vehicle here contains a 5.0 liter V8 containing 460 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. Now that right there is getting into the numbers of probably a Dodge RT or a Scat Pack of some kind. It basically climbs into the numbers of pretty fast. I presume this vehicle can do 0 to 60 in about 5-ish seconds, maybe 4. Correct me on that if I'm wrong in the comments section. So that isn't too bad. This vehicle with the miles per gallon, so of all that being mentioned, the gas mileage for this actually isn't too bad, surprisingly enough. It's 15 city and 24 highway. Now that with a car like this is really, really good. I mean, it's not too outstanding, but it's really good for considering that it has the V8 and the higher horsepower and the torque. So you can really go around town or go on the highway without wasting too much gas. And so that's a plus with this thing. So basically the Ford Mustang Roush has a lot of things to offer. Such as right here, we got the 20-inch Continental Extreme Grip tires. These tires are supposed to be really good if you're driving around a track or anywhere where you may be driving aggressively. And so these work out really good. This way that you don't easily flip or anything like that, spin out. So that's always a plus. And I do like over here this little Roush badge. As you can see, that it's a nice feature to this, letting you know that it's a Roush, and anyone that happens to drive by this thing knows too. So it's pretty good, I would say. And I do like over here, which a lot of newer cars have, this is the mirror blinker. And I think it's really nice because I personally think it looks cool, and I think in a way it's safer, because if somebody doesn't immediately see your headlight but they're looking more toward the driver door, it'll let them know that your blinker is on and you're gonna make a turn. So I think that's really unique. Alright, looking in the front, just look at this thing. Look at it. So aggressive in every way. So when you're coming down the road, people are gonna know you mean business. So anyway, here we got the high flow upper grille. So you can see with the two little air intakes, which that allows air to get into the engine better in case you're driving around a track or anywhere like that and it starts to overheat the engine. It'll cool down a lot faster. And I do like over here the way the headlights look. They're a little tinted, which adds to the aggressiveness, along with the black grille and the thin little fog lights that you can see on the bottom of the headlights. And I do like over here how you got the little Roush badge. Zoom in so you can see a little better. That's pretty nice. So if somebody happens to walk by and they see a little Roush badge, you know, they know it's business. All right, let's take a walk around over here, which looks the same as the other side. Now I do like over here how it's got this little black thing, which I'm not too sure what that's for, so let me know in the comments section what it is. You know, I just think it looks pretty nice. Presume the other side has that too. All right, over here you got your antenna for radio. We're listening to AM, FM, satellite, whole 9 yards. Now I do like over here how you got this little American flag sticker, something that I haven't noticed when I first saw this vehicle, but it's a pretty cool feature. You just want to let people know how American you are with this American made car, so I think it's pretty cool. Now over here you got the back, which I do like the fact that, you know, just as of the front, it's still got that aggressive look. So over here, you got the semi-blacked out tail lights, which add as a neat feature of this vehicle. And I do like over here, as you can see, that it's got another Roush badge. And this vehicle, it does have a backup camera. As you can see, like right here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's pretty cool. All right, now stepping into the vehicle, as you can tell right here, you got your hardtop plastic panel, you got your door handle, and over here, this is a really nice feature. You got memory seats, and what you can do with these is you can preset them to whatever number you preset them to, and it's really helpful if you have more than one person that drives this vehicle on a consistent basis. So you press one of those numbers, you pre-program them to your regular seating position, and all you got to do is press one of those numbers that you program it to, and it automatically adjusts the seat to your liking and also the steering wheel. So that's a nice feature. And on the right, you got the regular locks. Over here, you got your mirror controls. Got the power windows here. Over here, you got your regular Ford headlight controls, your fog lights, your brightness for the display. And over here, we got the steering wheel, which has the volume controls over here. It's got the cruise control. And over here, we got the media controls, also the nav. Over here, as you can see, you got the blinker. You got the windshield wiper controls here. Over here is your radio and your climate controls. So this controls your volume, obviously. And that is the selector for whatever song or radio station you want to have on. More radio controls here. Got your climate controls on the bottom. This is heated seats, cooled seats. These are your defrosters over here. You got the circular, which makes the airflow better. This is the power button for the climate controls. Got your AC controls over here, max AC, AC, auto. And over here is for the passenger side. So if they would rather have a certain temperature that they like, they can set it to that setting that they prefer. All right, so this is the start button. You got to put your foot on the brake and press that button and it starts up. All right, so over here, before we get to the engine stop start button right here, over here, obviously on the left is the start button. Over here is your hazard lights, which you flick that. And that is in the on position. Turn that off. Over there is your traction control button. Over there is your heated steering wheel, I do believe. And the mode button, not specifically sure what that does, but let me know in the comments section what that does. As you can tell, all the seats are red, which are pretty cool, and they add to the sportiness of this vehicle. And that little leather stripe right here, which is also on this end of the vehicle. That's really nice. I do like the fact that this is a little more spacious than a lot of sports cars because of the fact that I am roughly like 6'10". You know, I could easily be comfortable in this thing if I had to take this on a long road trip. So I think that's pretty nice. That being said, if you're on the taller side, such as myself, you know, I don't think you would have too much of a problem with this thing if you had to daily drive it. So that's pretty cool. So let's start her up and see how she sounds. Whoa. This thing is magnificent. It's pretty loud, as you can tell, just by me starting it up. See, you know, that sound, that's pretty aggressive. That's awesome. All right, so over here, I'm not gonna spend too much time with the car on. You got your rev limiter there. Obviously, this vehicle is low on gas. A lot of dealerships are like that. Just in case there's any type of explosion. Not too much, you know, gas would be the result of that. And you got the digital speedometer on the right hand side. I do like that, not because I can't read the analog speedometer, but I do like the exact readout of the speed that I'm going. I just think it's a nice feature. And over here, as you can see on the screen, you got your radio options there. You got your audio, got your climate controls, which you control based off of this or that on the bottom too. Got your phone. You got navigation. There we go. You got your apps. You want to add a phone, find more apps, or the SiriusXM app. And more options there. Let me turn this thing off. I like to not drain all the gas in this thing. And over here, you know, you got your oil PSI, which I guess lets you know like the pressure on your oil, the oil PSI, if it's high or it's low. And the vacuum, I'm really not too sure what that is. I guess that has something to do with the engine's vacuum. So yeah, I apologize for lack of knowledge on that. I did not see that as I was doing research on the vehicle. And over here on the dash, I do like that little signature up there and all that stuff. I do like how this vent is, you know, the way it looks and just everything about it. Up here you got your lights. Oh, they don't work because the vehicle's off right now. Over here you got your moon roof, which is pretty cool. All right, so over here you got the automatic, which I believe is either a 6 or an 8. So we got park, reverse, neutral, drive, which are your normal gears, and the sport mode, which comes in a lot of Ford vehicles. That sharpens your throttle response to ultimately give you the best response and the capabilities that the vehicle has to have. Obviously, your gas mileage is going to decrease, but that doesn't matter when you want to go fast and beat the heck out of it. So yeah. Over here you got your cup holders, which they seem to be a decent size in case you have a bigger drink and you don't want it to spill. So obviously you don't want your drink to spill in your car because that could be a pretty big problem. So it seems to me that the driver's cup holder is bigger, obviously, because it's, you know, mainly the driver that, you know, has to drive this thing. I do want to point out over here is your trunk button, and it pops it open just a little bit. Lift this thing up. So in here it's got a decent amount of room. I mean, it's not like a whole lot, but you know, you could fit, you know, some stuff in there. So, you know, guys, I want to apologize for the wind noise. I know it can be pretty annoying, but unfortunately had to deal with the conditions doing the video. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you